think that the course was definitely a good investment. Again, simply the way it was structured, laid out, how the information was presented, and the facilities that were given to us, just like, at the touch of a button, an email away, there was an instructor who, in a timely fashion, weekend, late hours, whatever, just answered our questions and provided more assistance. It just was. I'm Adriano Farrugia. I'm 31 years old, from Rabat, Malta. I work in the military, and I have for the last 7 years. I was in the military training school in Malta here, so I was training new people and also soldiers progressing their career. And I've seen a lot of people going through physical training and helping them out. I was training with a local club here, and kind of got interested in the coaching bit. And of course, I had to have knowledge to deal with the civilian kind of thing rather than the military. So it was just a way of improving my experience and my knowledge what I already had, and kind of opening a window for maybe in the future I can go into the civilian world as well and do coaching. The place I train at recommended this course. A good friend of mine recommended this course, and I had no clue about the school, alright, and I just went with what their recommendation basically, and I'm very pleased that I went for it. The online part of it was, of course, you have the online aspect, which you're doing alone kind of thing, and so that was a bit scary at the first thought about it, but the way it worked out very, very well, because the online part of it was very well laid out, very well explained, easy accessible, and any questions, any doubts were immediately in a timely response by the staff. So the 2 weeks in Ta Qali, the practical part of it, I found them to be very intense, because they were like the culmination of everything. The online part you're doing in your own time, you're doing it gradually, you're absorbing the information step by step, and now all of a sudden in these 2 weeks you had to apply everything you had learned behind the computer screen. So it was a bit intense, but again it was well laid out, well structured. The puzzle we had to build was built bit by bit. Alright, so that allowed us to again kind of refresh our memory, especially the first 2 days, focusing on what we're actually doing. In my part, since I used to do some training as well, helped me correct the wrong techniques I used to do, So yes, I think it was gradually built up in terms of intensity. You're a bit frightened, maybe, if I may use that word at start, because there's a lot of information that's come together, but again, we built the puzzle quite slowly, gradually, bit by bit, and very well explained throughout. So the milestones were set one bar after the other, one step at a time. So I think it was, at the end, it worked out very, very well. The highlight of what I have learned in this course throughout was the structuring and periodization of training. Alright, so the way you look at training, it's not like maybe my background was with more intense training, then the structure of it, the periodization of all the training helps you get a better understanding and a bigger picture of the whole thing. So that was my key takeaway, alright? And next part was again a bit of techniques, which when you just go into a gym and start doing the exercises, it's very easy to miss on the detail, which will make the exercise actually easier, but at the same time more effective kind of thing. So I think that was the key takeaway, like how to periodize your training and how to get more out of yourself and of course clients when you structure your training, rather than just find the program, just start to do it and without having an idea of everything else in the bigger picture. Very, very well prepared to take on board clients. I still can handle any client that comes across within my qualifications. I think I reached all the expectations I had from the course. Again, I never had experience of instructing somebody doing resistance training. We didn't have that kind of experience. I had experience doing circuit training, etc. from my job. So I didn't have any issues with that. But the resistance part, I think it met my expectations. Also from the personal training point of view, I think I fulfilled all the bits of information that I had missing. So I think whatever I wanted from this course, I think I have it. I think that the course was definitely a good investment. Again, simply the way it was structured, laid out, how the information was presented, and the facilities that were given to us, just like, you know, at the touch of a button, an email away, there was an instructor who, in a timely fashion, weekend, late hours, whatever, just answered our questions and provided more assistance. It just was, given my kind of career, I don't have, at the moment, I don't have any intentions to go into personal training, etc. I will definitely use the knowledge I gained in my work and hopefully guiding colleagues, fellow colleagues to achieve better results in their physical fitness, etc. But I think I'll use the knowledge more like on a personal thing and maybe at work helping others out.